Again, my name is Andrew Patricia, and I'm going to be your presenter. Okay, so this is another resource that some of you maybe not heard of, but works really, really well for us. It's called meetup.com. And the way we use it is BizLaunch. Let's say, for example, you have regular events. Let's say you don't have regular events, but you do want to have regular events with your clients. You want to have opportunities to connect with your clients, maybe run a couple of education workshops teaching your clients how to use your product or service. Meetup is a great resource. You just go on to Meetup and you build a group. In our case, for example, we're trying to connect with entrepreneurs. So what we've done is we've started a few groups for entrepreneurs. So in this case, we've got Toronto and GDA, but we've got 10 other groups. So we've got groups in Vancouver, we've got groups in Winnipeg, we've got groups in most of the cities across Canada, the largest cities across Canada. And some of you are probably on this webinar because you were invited through our Meetup groups. But the nice thing about Meetup is that it's simple, easy to use. So let me use an example. So I've just moved, say, to Winnipeg. I don't know anybody. I go on to Meetup and I search for groups that I like. Let's say I'm interested in artwork. I go and I search for artwork, and then I can connect with people straight away that are interested in art. So it's a great way of connecting with people. If I'm going to be having an event, so I can log on an event. I haven't got examples here, but I could list an event on here and list the date, for example, say my next event is on the 10th of April. It will be at the local Chamber of Commerce. And what this does, it invites people from your group. So it's a great little resource to connect with people, to invite people. So you have members, you can list photographs, you can mail your groups, you can have polls, you can ask people questions. And the most important thing is that it's really, really cheap. I think it costs about $12 a month per group. So it's not expensive, but it's a great way of connecting with your customers. You know, I have this thing about developing community, of connecting with customers. I think it's one of the most important things we do as business owners. So connect with your customers. If you run regular events, Meetup is your solution. Go to Meetup, just check it online, and they'll teach you how to do it. There's lots of Meetup groups. If you're going to a new city, for example, the first thing you should be doing is going online, find out Meetup groups, and connect with other people in those cities. Another one is, you know, if you, like me, a cheap small business owner, I'm not just saying that you are, but let's say you are like me, and one of the biggest problems we have is viruses. AVG is a really, really powerful tool. So if you're a small business on a budget, go online, download this tool. It's a really, really powerful tool that works really, really well. So go to free.avg.com, and you can download this virus check. And the most important thing is that it works. So what it does, it monitors your incoming mail, it monitors your outgoing mail, and it checks for viruses on files emailed to you. You don't want to be sending out files to different clients with viruses. And this tool works well, and it costs you $0. So, you know, go online, download it, use it. I've used it for quite a few years, and it works really, really well. So test it out. You know, maybe that's the solution for you, is to have a little virus check. So there's another little tool. Let's see if we can find you some more tools that you can use that to help you grow your business. Online shopping. I don't know if any of you have checked this one out, but this is a great little resource. Let's say, for example, you're a designer and you're quite artistic. What you can do is you can go to Cafe Press. Here's an example. Here's a T-shirt. Say you've designed something. You can go onto Cafe Press. You can load your designs, and what Cafe Press does, it manages that whole selling function. So selling the T-shirt in this case, it'll manage that for you. It'll do delivery. It'll collect money, and all it does is take a percentage of the revenue. So here's an example. This small business owner is selling patriotic T-shirts at $15 each. All they do is they load the stuff up. Cafe Press manages the whole function. So you and I can go online. We can shop for, let's say there were BizLaunch T-shirts. We could straight away do that. So a great little resource. Not too many people know about it, but a very, very powerful business model. So you can upload your designs and start selling your products immediately. Another thing that a couple of small business owners do is what they do is they want to sell a couple of T-shirts or products relating to their business. I'm sure we could even do it for our business. You go up there, you upload it, it doesn't cost you any money. The only time you pay, or you don't really pay, is Cafe Press takes a percentage of the sale. So if you're a great designer and you want to market your product, maybe Cafe Press is the solution for you. I haven't used this myself, but I've seen a lot of small business owners online. And the nice thing about this is it just simplifies the process. And that's sometimes what we need, is simple tools that you and I can use. This is an interesting one. You know, one of the things that we do in BizLaunch is we have hundreds and hundreds of free templates. And how it actually started was, I started developing these things. Small business owners would come to me and say to me, Andrew, you know, do you have a cash flow forecast template, or do you have a business plan template? And I started searching online and came up with these Microsoft templates, Office templates, and they're really, really superb. You know, there's things like you can have flyers and gift certificates, you can use invitations, calendars. I usually, every year at the beginning of the year, download the Microsoft templates, keep them on my computer, and especially because we do so many seminars across the country, what I do is I put these into this calendar, and I get the latest updated calendars. You can also get cash flow forecasts, income and expense forecasts, balance sheets with the ratios, newsletter templates, and it works really, really well. But the most important thing is that they're free. So you can go online, just search, Office Microsoft templates, and you'll see they upload new templates all the time, and people actually rate them. So it's a great little resource for you, especially if you're using Microsoft as your key software, which a lot of small business owners are already doing. So Microsoft has some great resources out there, great, really cool templates. This is another great thing. If you're a small business owner and recycling is one of your things, you can go to freecycle.org. The first thing, it's really quite a simple process. What you do is you register, and you'll see, for example, it's all the different provinces, Alberta, Manitoba, Newfoundland, British Columbia. So you click on there, so you click on British Columbia if you're in British Columbia, and you could either give away stuff or you could get stuff for free. So it's a really cool resource. Let's say, for example, you're looking for a free desk, or somebody was telling me they got a whole lot of free plants for their office using FreeCycle. So it's a great resource, especially if you're one of these people that, really care about the environment and you want to do your part for the world. I think it's a really, really clever idea, especially if you've got stuff you want to give away, or if you're a new startup and you're on a budget, you don't want to be spending any money, you could use this resource, and it works really, really well. So try and use some of these resources out there. I see there's lots of questions coming through, so I'm going to try and address some of these questions as we're going along. So keep that in mind. So if you've got more questions, just keep them coming, and I'll answer them at the end. So go and check out FreeCycle. It's a great little resource. You register on FreeCycle. You may be lucky to get some free office equipment. Maybe that's your thing. But the most importantly, which I really like, is you can recycle your stuff. I hate it when people throw away stuff when a small business could be using that to grow their business. So go and check out FreeCycle. Another one of my favorites is YouTube. The great thing about YouTube, I find, there's two things. One is that it's free, but most importantly is that you can use it to connect with other people. I was checking out actually some of our videos online, and one of these videos has had 20,000 views. I mean, can you believe a little video that we shot in the studio, put up on, or was it 20,000 or 2,000? I could be exaggerated. It's 2,000, sorry. 2,000 different people have gone online to see me speaking about becoming a successful business owner. So the nice thing about this is that you get your expertise out there. So you can sit in front of your computer, do a couple of videos, but most importantly, connect with small business owners. So you can connect it to your website, you can connect it to your blog, you can connect it to your Facebook group, but most importantly is you're getting your name out there. I believe that as a small business owner, you need to try and get your name and your brand on the internet as much as possible. And it's amazing once you start getting your name out there, how people start connecting. So if you've got a specialist skill, say you're selling art, or say you're doing consulting, whatever, get on there, take a case study of a business owner you've worked with, and explain to us on YouTube how you would sort out that. Then have a link to your website. And the most important thing is it's free. I find videos becoming very, very popular. It seems to be growing in leaps and bounds. So I'd encourage you to do it. And remember, the cost is a little webcam. Most of you